Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm here to do your mid-May reading for the sign of Pisces. Hello, Sharon Stewart. Nice to see you here. There's no everyone. You're the only one in here at the moment. There'll be a few straggle in. A lot of people aren't seeing this video. They don't even know it exists. They're not seeing it. So it's like being shadow banned. So that's okay. I don't crack under the pressure. This is for Pisces the fish. This is going to be a good week. Pisces. Easy, guys. I'm overloaded with hummingbirds here, and they're pretty wild, and they're not happy that I'm invading what they think is their space. They got lots of room to get at their feet, or I'm not in the way at all. They just don't like me being out here. So, hi, Carol. Hello, Yvonne. Wonderful. Thank you guys for showing up, being present for your reading. Beautiful Pisces the fish. Let's see what we can do here. What's coming up for you guys? It'll be interesting what the last half of May will be for you, I'm sure. Okay, one more run through. Then I'm going to be cutting the deck, and then we can start. Wow, you're double Pisces then. Wow, you must be a really nice person, because Pisces, they have a very great personality. They really, really do. I'm loving all the flowers and everything you're putting up there. All the icons, they're very colorful and very, very pretty. Hey, Cheryl, welcome back. We're cutting the deck right here. Here we go. And your overall energy for the last of May. Oh, interesting. You got the Lovers. Caught in a whirlwind, for sure. Your wealth and finances, Queen of Cups. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. She truly is. Third card is your finances. No, that was your finances and wealth. This one is your home, in your private life, your personal life. Fourth card is your blocks. If there's going to be any problems, this is where it's going to show. And there's certainly not, other than your belief system, maybe. The last card, your message from Spirit. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Look what you got for the last card from Spirit. Wow. Wow. And then I will pull an extra card at the end from the Wild Unknown Tarot. And it's Tarot's last chance to get one more thing in. If it can, that's where it shows up. All right. I'm loving that. I'm loving it. And thank goodness that the Three of Swords didn't show up again. That seems to be becoming a repetitive card, and that's not really a good one. It's a challenging card to read, too. I'm really feeling the chill in the air because the sun's gone around. Man, I am getting very cold. Oh. But you guys are the third one. Now 3 more to do. And then I'll be done them all. It'll be time for celebration. So here we go. Here we go. The vortex. The vortex. Card of temptation. In the beginner's tarot, I call it the beginner's tarot, the Rider's Waite deck. This is the devil. Because he represents temptation, that's what the devil's all about. It's about tempting you into things that you wouldn't in good conscience or logically get involved in or take advantage of. You just wouldn't do that, all right? So, but it's present for somebody. It's general reading. Please remember that maybe nothing will resonate with you at all. None of it will mean a darn thing to you. Good. Good enough. That's fine. Or some of it may resonate with you while some of it doesn't resonate with you. So Just feeling the hungover feeling all day today from last night's reading. You go on a marathon of readings, and if you're serious about them and you're involved, well, they take a toll. And I was really feeling it for the first 4 or 5 hours waking up here today. I felt hungover, a tarot hangover, a reading hangover, basically is what it is. It's a reading hangover. So, that very first card, the vortex, temptation. What's going on here for you, Pisces? Okay, this is weird. I don't know who this is for, but the temptation to overstep your boundaries. Temptation to any power you have in a situation to take it to the limit, even more so. You may be stepping on others' toes. Be careful of doing that. Know your place, and respect and enjoy your place, and others will respect you for it as well. Oh, I'm all good. I'll survive. I'm surprised I've gotten this far without throwing the towel in. I really didn't think I could do the 12, but I was missing the individual readings, and a couple people from the monthly ones had left comments. Are you going to be doing nothing but, that was last month, you're going to be nothing doing only elemental readings from now on? Are you ever going to go back to the single? And I said, oh, they're pissed. They're and I told them, I said, I hope I do get back to this kind of reading, 12 individual readings, because I was missing them myself. And I only did the elemental readings because I didn't have the physical energy to get through 12 videos. It's a lot of work, and it's draining. It just sucks because you're spilling your energy out everywhere, wide open, nothing holding back, and that takes a toll. Physically, you get really, really tired. You really do. You get tired real quick. But you got to watch what you're doing. Be aware that you're not offending others. There's just a few that's going to apply to, because Pisces are really good at giving nice, they're lovely people. No two ways about it. They really are. They're probably one of the nicest personalities out of them all, you know? Not doing them, it plays on my mind when I can't do them the way I want to do them, you know? But actually doing them is a whole different thing from sitting back and feeling bad about not doing them, you know? There comes a time when you have to put up the brakes. So, and it's hard to do when you're doing this kind of work. But this is for other people that counting on some guidance. They're looking for guidance. They want to see inside. They want to see. They beg to know. Could there be some kind of a warning of good and bad coming at them? Doesn't matter either way. I feel really bad when I can't do them the way they should be done. It bothers me an awful lot. It plays in my mind. And I push myself, and I've not had a good week. It's in a bad week for me. Physically, it's not been a good week, but I'm halfway there. So I'm more than halfway there now. I'm almost done. I'm getting there. So I'm happy about that. It's making me smile. And the readings have been pretty good. But with the vortex here, you are going to be tempted to overstep your bounds. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, could it be in a relationship? Yes, it could. But this is in other weird ways in your life, your everyday life. Maybe you're giving your 2 cents when it's not been asked for. We're all guilty of that at times. Sometimes we have to verbalize what we're thinking in the moment. We blurt it out. I do it. You're not meaning any harm. You're not meaning any upset. You're not meaning to offend. But you may feel compelled to blurt something out, your opinion on something, or you call on something. Here, I'll call it. Screw the bullshit and pitter patter and tiptoeing around. This is what it is. That kind of thing. Some people are not going to like that, if you know what I mean. They are not. not, they are not going to like it. And you'll get their little noses a little out of joint because of it. Who knows? Maybe it's a good thing that you're blurting things. That kind of like me, you just go straight for it. Boom. Screw all the prettying it up and the softening the edges. No. Boom. Just say it. We'll bring up the generic side of the card for you guys. Do you tend to get like that too? I do sometimes. I can't help it. Boom. It just spills out of me and I go, what did I say? When I see the look on somebody's face or faces, it happens, right? Let me see here. Oh my God, that was meant to come up. Open the book right up to it. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, here's the generic side. Give you guys that. The vortex reveals that you have become trapped. At least you're feeling that way. You may be enslaved by your job. It could be a financial contract that you've signed your name to. It could be simply love and lust. But a common meaning of the vortex for some is affairs of the heart. The situation means that you feel that you've got little power over it. You've got little power to change it. You may, in fact, feel like another person or the parties have control over you. And you feel like you've got no control at all. That could be how you're feeling. You may be even feeling attracted to a person or a situation that's not for you and they're no good for you. This is a very serious message. If it's affecting you, if you can relate to it, nobody's got power or control over you. It's all an illusion. It's an illusion that they've planted on you to weaken you and to raise themselves up above you. Don't ever let anybody do that to you. Never. We are all created equally. None of us is above anybody else. And may somebody that tries to think that way or imply that on somebody else, may they be struck down. They deserve it. Nobody is better than any other human. We are all equal. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you're from, what you look like. We're all created with the same hand. All right? Nobody has that power over you. Reinstate your own personal power. Take your stand because you belong where you are. It's as simple as that. Another meaning of the vortex, and this is self-indulgent, it could be addiction to substances or even addicted to love itself. That honeymoon period, a lot of people fall into that and they get stuck there, you might say. You might say. There are a few people out there wandering around the world. They are addicted to the honeymoon period. They meet somebody new and how beautiful and how glorious it feels. It changes every second of your day. And it's the most beautiful thing you can experience. But after a time, we start to fall into the more normal realm where we're together. Love changes, but it deepens. But some people aren't into that. They want that honeymoon period and they want to hold on to that forever. Reality is, you're still that much in love. And as you go and you grow, it gets deeper. It becomes more intense, more meaningful, more needed. But the honeymoon part is being pushed to the side while you're dealing with everyday life and reality. And not all people like that. Then they'll walk away. That's boring. I don't want that. I'm tired. There are people like they are. Truly, they go through a lot of people. Just remember that if you're feeling that there's a bondage over you in your life, that it is just an illusion. And in truth, you are the one. You can decide to break free whenever you feel you need to break free. Now, the advice of this card, if you decide it's time to break an agreement or even a habit, a personal habit, just do it. Simple. Do it. I could take that advice for myself. It will be easier than you think it will be. Don't think so, Tim. Don't let your circumstances, the situations you're in, don't let that dictate who you really are and what you're all about. You take your own power back, baby. Take your damn power back and embrace it and use it when it's needed, when it's called for. There's nobody stronger than you are. There really isn't. Choices, contracts, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions are the key words for that card. So, oh my goodness, Cheryl, that's awful. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. I'm sorry for you that you're going through that. The next card falls into your wealth and your finances, and wealth finances covers money, wealth covers everything else in your life that you may be abundant in support, family, love, anything. All right. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, the Queen of Cups. And she's a gorgeous, a sweet one. She really is. She brings such beautiful energy. I really like her a lot. I'm going to get to her here eventually. Just give me a minute. I got this thumb. I think I've cracked it again. It was broken before, and I think I can barely use it. It's no good for anything. Even just turning a page. I can't even pick up a cup of tea with this hand because you use your thumb. Oh, let me tell you. Anyway, with this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queen, she's breathtaking in every sense of the word. And she's probably representing you. All right. This queen is the queen of hearts. She's very sensitive and compassionate. She is a woman who is gentle toward her friends and openly loving toward her family and her partner. She offers loyalty at this time, inspiration, and creativity. So, right now, any projects you have on the go are going to thrive. If you're resonating with this card or it's resonating with you, the Queen is showing you at this time that now is the time to focus on your relationships, on children, and sharing with friends. If you're single, she's predicting that you are emotionally ready for a brand new love. The advice: tune into your nurturing side because that's what she's all about. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide. Your keywords are love, nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. Okay? This card shows you doing the best that is what you're all about, and that's the best for other people. Showing your patience and your tolerance that would try other people, bring them to the edge. I've had enough, kind of thing. She takes a deep breath and she says, no, no. You can be there for other people. Don't let yourself be taken for granted. Don't let yourself be taken advantage of because you're sweet, you're nice, you're loving, compassionate, and patient. Doesn't mean she's got stupid stamped on her forehead. You're not stupid. Don't ever leave an impression with somebody that thinks you're that way. You show them you mean business and you show them what you're all about. You can be forceful and aggressive and make an imprint and make an impact without being angry and all of the negative things that could go along with that. You don't go down that road. Somebody says you're a piece of shit, I hate you. And you go, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I love you. And you're worthy. And you're worth my loving you. That takes a lot. But if anybody's capable of it, it's you, Pisces. I'll say one last thing on this card. You know how to, and you do it with such style. Killing them with kindness is the word here, okay? I love it. The next card that we're looking at here, a card that brings, oh, and it's a good thing that it brings, is the ambition. Having the motivation and ambition to see things through, to follow your own dreams, your own path, to keep pushing through with things. It's a good thing. It's a beauty. Great card. He's quite a strong character, this King of Swords, and the thing that I like about him, and it makes me chuckle, is he can have short patience in the patience department. But the other thing that I like about him is he's an incredible strategist. Me and you could maybe take the long way around things and take the hard way, and but he's not about that. If he wants to get something done, if he wants to get somewhere, if he wants to get to C placement, that means you got to go start at A, go through B to land on C, the final destination. He don't do that. He starts at A, all respectfully so. Where else would I start, he says. But this B business is bullshit. Move the hell out of my way. And he goes from A right to C. That's the kind of a man he is. And he can be representing you or representing the energy, or this could actually be somebody that you know, somebody you turn to for advice. They have a very logical way of seeing things and looking at things. They can make an impact. They can help you when you ask for help. They can lead you in the right direction. So somebody you can weigh on. And this could be part of who you are. You lean on that part of yourself when it's needed. That kind of a thing. So that's a great card. I'll give you the generic side of him. He makes me laugh. Like I said, he cracks me down. Because he doesn't piss around. I love that. This man is clever and is often a strong leader in a professional career. He's a great strategist with charm and he's got ambition. But he can sure exert pressure when it's called for because he's impatient to succeed. He can be relied upon to offer calm and logical judgment. And another meaning is that legal issues, to pinpoint anything specific, for some of you, legal issues are going to need your attention just now. If this king comes up as the you card in the reading, if it's resonating for you, you're to take a logical approach. This is the time for mental agility, not emotion. Don't allow emotions to rule. Don't allow your emotions to muddle and fog things up and mud things up and make things unbalanced and uncomfortable and make them more difficult to achieve. Don't do that. Leave your emotions parked on the other side of the door. Because this is an energy, there's no room for your emotional side. It'll only mess things up. Please remember that. The advice, always look to facts before you make any decisions on anything. Love and emotions have nothing to do with this. Keywords: fairness, balance, incisiveness, decision, strength, justice, and support. And this is in your home sector. Everything's looking pretty good here. The next card we're looking at is your challenges. Should there be any? No. Unless you're being stubborn and getting in your own way. That's always a possibility. This is the card of success. The beautiful Six of Wands. Gorgeous. So, let's see. Down to the wands. They're always interesting. This is, as I said, the success card. It brings you brilliant success as a result of, listen to this now. It's going to take hard work. And you may even get slowed down, pulled back a bit, but you're always resilient no matter what gets in the way, what tags itself onto you. You can shake it off because you're resilient. You'll always bounce back. Always. Nothing's going to keep you down. Others around you, they appreciate your shining light because you have one. You may even receive a special acknowledgement from somebody for everything that you do. And that's going to be a beautiful moment. You may also receive a financial reward for some of you coming in. And You'll be celebrating with this money. That's what it's going to buy you. A beautiful time. Another meaning of the card is an offer of love. That could be from a new romance. That could lead all the way to a proposal of marriage. Keep that in mind. This is your time to shine. Don't you dare hold back, because you're going to deserve every bit of success. In the last half of May, if there's success coming your way, you're going to receive it. Why? Because you deserve it. That's why. Keywords are victory, education, awards, love proposals, promotions, strength, and ceremony. That's right. Shake it off, just like, what's her name sings? Taylor Swift. This last card's gorgeous for you guys. No matter what's happening through the month, you've got this on your side that really, really, really emphasizes and really inflates the goodness. Embracing it all of it. It really inflates the good side of you. It inflates the good side of your life. You guys couldn't have got a better card. This is gorgeous. Really, really, really beautiful. Don't worry about everything else before that, because everything's going to turn out. It's going to be okay. It really is with this card. This is a joyful card, a positive card, and it's predicting happiness and time for well-deserved relaxation, especially if life has been stressful for you lately. The sun is a welcome sign that the pressure is going to end, and you're finally going to be able to unwind. Some of you could be spending time with children, or even finding your own inner child, but you'll be doing what pleases you and what brings you fulfillment, and it's high time. It's about time. The sun also predicts holidays and trips. You find peace, you find contentment in a place that you are pleased with, because it nurtures and inspires you. This could represent people that have this effect on you as well. The sun favors creative pursuits. You may turn your attention to some hobbies or even some creative projects now. These are going to flourish for you. The advice: appreciate your deserved success and this special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe. Appreciate and be grateful for the harmony that is around you, especially that you'll be part creator of that harmony and that peace yourself. Make sure you enjoy what you create. Keywords are growth in children, joy, protection, holidays, success, and contentment. How wonderful is that? That was your last card for the Oceanic. Now let's pull in the big boy here. And Tarot, Spirit, if you have one more thing you can say to Pisces right now, what will it be? What will it be? What's the one last word you want to put in? Take advantage of this space that's been created for you and bring forth the one more thing that you may want the Pisceans to be aware of, to hear, to be knowledgeable on. It's a beautiful thing. It's gorgeous. This is amazing as well. And I'm curious. This is the last shot. One last shot to bring you what you need to know. Let me do one more roll through. And then when that's done, we're done. Okay? I have a hard time picking these up. One more roll and we're cutting. Come on. Sorry. All right, now we're going to cut the deck and see what comes up for you guys. The final message. Here we go. Oh, nice. The High Priestess is the card that was pulled for you. It's your very last word, the final message from Spirit, from the universe. Let me look him up. He's a beauty. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to do it without breaking my hands. Jeez. Jeez Louise, as I say. Okay, there's one. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. The High Priestess. All right, here's the final everybody. The High Priestess sits in stillness. From there, she's able to access realms others pass by without knowing. Access the realms that others just pass by without noticing. The vast world of intuition, dreams, and mystery. She uses silence and non-action to harness this power. Sometimes this card appears to remind you to listen more closely to the voice within yourself. Other times, it's a sign to look past the obvious, to find what's being kept secret or hidden within a given situation. Acknowledge the shadows. Acknowledge the shadows, because they're all part of it. There you go, everybody. There you go, my Pisceans. That was your reading for the rest of May. Welcome, Elizabeth. We're all done now with Pisces. The next one is Aries. We're almost to the end. I'm almost done. And it's a relief. Let me tell you, it's a relief. So, there we go. That was not a bad reading at all. It was interesting. I just want everybody to enjoy the rest of May, because we won't see it for another year. And May's a beautiful month. It can be a beautiful month, you know. And so far this month, it's not been bad. I'm getting sore from sitting here, to tell you the truth. Just sitting here. Well, what have I got left? I've got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and I'm done. Woohoo! I don't know if I'll last outside that long. It's chilly now. Thank you, everybody, for the beautiful compliments, and the flowers and the icons are gorgeous. Thank you. Really colors the wall up. So the next reading will be for Aries, which I'm going to do right behind this one. I might freshen my tea up. I might get a fresh cup of tea, but I'll be right back at it for Aries. And then we'll be Taurus and then Gemini. So we're almost there. We are what time now? Oh my God, 7:06 in the evening already. We're evening now. We're not pre-evening anymore. We're evening now. Yes, sir. So I'll just say, finish this up for you guys. Make sure that your peace pocket's full at all times, that you're feeding you first before anything or anybody else. That makes you more beneficial to the people and to the world in general. It really, really does. And Aries is your Venus. Taurus is your moon. That's nice. Oh, excuse me. Yes. We need so much help in the day-to-day, and it's like a little happening of a butterfly effect, maybe, no matter what it is that you do for anybody or the world in your day-to-day. Do a little something and say, there, my good deed for the day is done, to make the world, and hopefully it'll have a butterfly effect and be felt many miles around the globe. Some little thing, you never, ever know, really, what chaos or what wonderment that we cause with our actions and our words and our emotions and what we put out there, kind of a thing. So, but yes, that's what feeding yourself is all about, so that you'll be more of an enhancement to life overall. And you are. I believe that very firmly. There'd be a very dark spot here if you weren't here. In the lineup of things, you would be missed. Make your time here on Earth count for everything and anything you can. Beautiful. That's wonderful. Your nighttime, eh? Yeah, we're 7:08 p.m. here now, so I consider that evening. We don't get dark here till about 20 after 9 now. Our span of daylight time is massive from winter to summer. we have it's something like 17 hours of darkness in the wintertime, where we get dark before 5 o'clock. In the afternoon, it gets dark before 5. And in the summertime, it's 10. It's like 5 or 4 minutes to 10 before we get dark. So we're still working on that. We're still working towards it. Huge difference. I'm lucky. I'm one of those people that don't get affected by SADS at all, seasonal affective disorder. I'm very, very lucky. I know people that do. And this is their saving grace when our days start to grow longer. My heart goes out to people like that. It really, really does. 308 where you're at. Where are you, Cheryl? I've probably asked you before. I'm sorry if I'm repetitive here with that. It's hard to keep track of everybody. So 11:08 p.m. already. I have a friend that lives in Scotland. Ian Ian Hagisman. He lives in Glasgow. You're in BC, Cheryl. That's why. There's like 4 hours difference, I think, between here and British Columbia. Cheryl's on the complete opposite side of the country from me. She's about 6,000 miles away. So she lives in beautiful BC, a lot more tropical where she lives. So, but BC is gorgeous, just beautiful. I've never seen the Rocky Mountains. I've never been to British Columbia. I've never been west at all, unless you count when I was born. I was born in Saskatchewan, but I grew up in Eastern Canada in the Maritimes. So, you're from Glasgow. He's living in Johnston or Johnstone. I'm not sure the pronunciation, but that's where Ian lives, is Johnston or Johnstone. And man, he's got such a heavy Scottish brogue. When we talk on the phone, I have to tell him, Ian, slow down, because I can't understand a word you're saying. He's that bad. When my husband was alive, and if Ian called, I'd hear him talking to somebody. I'd hear him answer the phone. He's jacking for a few minutes. Then he'd go, Natalie. I go, who's that? And he'd go, you take it. It's Ian. I can't understand a word he's saying. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, it is a very raw beauty here. Very untouched by industry. We're literally the land stretch. If you look at it on a map, I'm living on a migratory bird path. All the birds come through my backyard when they come back in the spring. And it's protected under the province's nature program. It's highly protected. There's no hunting allowed here or anything like that. And I love that about up here. So, yeah. Your grandfather, yeah. Oh, that's something, isn't that? I had a DNA testing a couple years ago. I sent off and had my DNA done. And it came back that I was 80% French, and the rest was Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and just bordered a bit on, it showed, well, France, of course, was all filled in because that's where my ancestors came from. So I do have some Scottish in my blood. Very little, but there's some there. Yeah. I'd love to go to Scotland. I'm not a traveler. My body doesn't like traveling. But in my daydreams, like, oh, it'd be nice to go to Scotland. It'd be nice to see Scotland. It'd be nice to see Paris. It'd be nice to see Switzerland. It'd be lovely to see Hawaii. Those are my dream places, and Paris is another one. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Hi, water sign Sarah. You have Irish in your blood? I had an Irish woman last night in the readings. I did have an Irish woman. She was straight. She says, I'm in Ireland. And another woman came in behind her and said, I'm in Paris. It made me want to melt. It was like amazing. I love the fact that our tarot readings are international, global. They reach around the world, Poland, South Korea, China. If we ever start picking up people or anybody from North Korea, we're all in trouble. You might say, you know. So yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. I love that part of it all, that anybody can come in from anywhere in the world. It amazes me sometimes when people say where they're from. It just amazes me. We have Russian people from Russia in here, from all over. You're from Uganda, Gaze, really? Well, welcome to you. That's unique as well. That's beautiful. Thank you for speaking up, Gaze. That's really, really, really nice. Really good. You got French Canadian in your blood? Really? Oh my. We got a lot of New Yorkers that come in down from that area that come in as well. Pennsylvania and places like that, Omaha, Idaho, different places. Like we got places, people come from all over. It just amazes me. I love it. I love it. I love it. It takes me that much closer to a place that I may want to see, but will never really get to be there. But I've come close enough through people. That's always a beautiful thing. It's gorgeous, really. My baby, he's frustrated. My little bear, he's trying to get up. Hummingbirds are trying to knock me off the deck. Bear doesn't like it when I sit down like this in front of the computer. He knows mommy's going to be out of service for me, is what he says, for hours. Yeah. It is, Cheryl, and it thrills me. It really thrills me. It really does. I can't even describe. And the fact that I get to put out encouragement for other people around the world, for some people to hold on a little harder, a little longer, try a little harder, a little longer, to connect people with the universe and the beauty of all of that and everything that it entails. I get to encourage people to do that. That's really, really nice. Really nice. That's amazing, Sharon. That's amazing. He's a sweetheart. Ian's a sweetheart. He really, really is. He's amazing. He'd be surprised to see somebody that close to him in here. Little bugger should be in here right now, but he's not. So, but we're good friends. We've been friends since I got on Facebook in 2008. And the thing that we had in common that drew us together as friends, we became good friends, was photography. We're both into photography. He's an incredible photographer. Just incredible. So, hi, Needy. How are you? I hope I pronounced it right. It looks like needy or knee high. So, need high. Need high or needy? That's good. Where are you from? We're all talking about where we're from. You don't have to tell me. That's okay if you don't want to. But we got people from all over in here. All over. Mary Val, I just seen you come in now. I didn't know you were in here. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Very sorry. You're from India. That's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Yes, he is, Sharon. It's Ian Hagisman. If you look on the birthday greetings, he's usually the first one to wish somebody happy birthday. Ian Hagisman. Yeah. And you're in Florida. Oh, that's beautiful. I bet it's nice. A lot warmer there right now than it is here, you know. So we're trying to keep safe. We do our best. I'm isolated all the time. I live alone, so there's just me and my baby. He's a good boy. Why don't you come up here? Why don't you come sit up here, babe? Come on up. Come on. Up you go. Come on, honey. Come on up in the chair. That's a good boy. Get up here. There. There you go. There you go. Look, there he is. There's my bear. Oh, my baby. I love you. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. Wonderful. That's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there's my bear. He's my little black lover. I love you. Mommy's almost done. I only got 3 more to go and I'm done. And then I'm yours for the rest of the night. Yes. Mwah. I can't kiss him enough. I kiss him like crazy all the time. A lot of love for this little fur ball. He's my everything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He hates the computer though. Hates it. Because it preoccupies mommy. It takes tension away from him. So, isn't that right? Who's a good boy? Who's a good baby? What? What? What is it? What is it? Huh? There we go. I got to get back to work, or it's never going to get done. I only got 3 more to go. He hears the dog barking way up the road. I hear him. You're not the only one. Oh, it's been a hard week this week for me, Maribel. It's been a challenging week. I'm working my way through it. So he's beautiful. He's gorgeous. I love him very much. He's my life. Hi, I'm Jem. Hello. Welcome from Boston. See, these people are more in my part of the world, Boston, Massachusetts, and New York. They're closer to me than most of you are. So even though they're in a different country, and this proves that Canada's not overseas to the USA. We are not overseas, although the powers that be would call Canada overseas from the US. The powers that be in the US would say Canada's overseas. We are not overseas. We have many dry land borders that connect us directly to the US. So you guys know that we're not. So, thank you, MJM. We got to say goodbye to this group of people, but they can follow us if they want into the next reading. That's fine. If you just want to come in and hang out, that's fine. So, thank you, MJM. You guys are sister country to Canada. What can I say? We're like related almost. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you haven't joined the channel, please do. Joining this channel on YouTube will not guarantee for you to get notifications when we go live. That's the system here. It doesn't work. Sometimes your channel that you're related to, subscribe to, disappear. So if you don't see, I'm on here like twice a week. And if you don't see me for a week or more, check your list of subscriptions. Chances are we've been removed from your list, along with a lot of others. So the only way to be guaranteed, no, I'm not trying to boost up the numbers in the group, but we've got a group on Facebook. Whether you love or hate it, you don't have to associate on Facebook. Come directly into the group. Leave directly from the group. And it is closed and private. You're safe there. Nobody can see what you're doing there. You don't have to do anything in the group. You want to just sit like a fly on the wall, take it all in, as long as you're being fed and you're learning and you're being satisfied. Or you can be highly active if you want to be. It's up to you. You can leave whenever you like. You're not locked in. So please join us on Facebook. Bay of Fundy Fortunes, same thing. Warm welcome either way, whatever you guys are comfortable with. So, it's called Bay of Fundy Fortunes, Amgen. Just like this group. Same thing, all it's on Facebook. And you have to be pre-approved. I approve you. You don't just walk right in. I pre-approve you. Once I approve you, you're in. Free to go. So, that's interesting, Sharon, that you've got an uncle in Toronto. Yes. And Toronto's considered eastern part of Canada, where I'm at, we're referred to 2 different ways, well, 3 ways. We're referred to as Eastern Canada. We're also referred to as the Maritimes. And we refer to as Atlantic Canada. It's a little confusing, but we are. Those are the things. So, but anyway, make sure that your peace pocket within you is filled constantly. Make sure it's jam-packed with peace. That way you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. It is a beautiful group. You're right. I agree, Sharon. See your integrity as a Harley Davidson. Harleys don't need a big wide path. They're very narrow, and we walk on a narrow path. That's why I use that analogy. Hold on to the handlebars. Go for the ride. Let the integrity lead you while you hold on and you follow. Because we're living on terra firma. This is reality. This is a physical world. We get challenged all the time from trying to be the good humans that we're working at being. We get challenged all the time. Hold on to your bars of integrity on that Harley, and you won't go wrong, and you won't fall off anywhere at all. So I wish you all the peace and love that's coming through me to you from the universe. That's direct to you guys. Feel it. Feel the impact. Embrace it. Hold it. Absorb it if it helps. I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful month. Let's see what June's going to hold pretty soon. Thank you all for being here. Your presence has been very much appreciated. Much love to every one of you. Feel the love, people. Find the reason to smile. Make sure you're the reason you're smiling, because you're a beautiful creation of our beautiful universe. Goodbye for now, everybody, and hope to see you all again real soon. Goodbye for now.